So for numbers 8 through 11, these are also going to be domain and range values. Again, as a reminder, domain are the x values and then range are the y values. So looking at the first one, what is the domain and range of the function given the set of ordered pairs? Again, you need to list them from least to greatest, so your domain values should be -4, -1, 0, and 1. And the only one that actually lists those as a domain is C. Just to check your range or verify, you have 0, 1, and 2. 0 repeats itself, so you only list it once, so that's why C also could show you that it was, or C is also the correct answer. Okay, on number 9, what is the domain and range of the function shown in the graph? So you're always going to read your graph from left to right. So looking at your x values, those lines in both directions on the x will extend indefinitely or forever in both directions. And then if you come from the bottom to the top looking at your line, it will also extend in both directions. So the domain and range values are all real numbers for all of them. So on number 9, you should have gotten B. On 10, what is the domain and the range of the relation shown in the graph below? So reading your graph left to right, looking at your x values, they start all the way on the left at -infinity and then come up to a point that's +2. So your domain values are all numbers that are less than +2. And so far we can rule out A and D. And then we need to look at the range value. The range value is, again, the y value. So you're going to start at the bottom. That line will extend all the way to all the real numbers in both directions then for the y. So the range value is all real numbers. So your answer should be D. Again, the x values are a domain, and that went from all negative numbers up until +2 on the x. And then the y is all real numbers since it goes in both directions forever. Looking at number 11, what is the domain and range of the function shown in the graph? So again, left to right, looking at the x values, those lines will extend forever downward and then expand also to the left and right. So it's all real numbers for your x values. So you can take out, it looks like D. And then looking at the y values, starting from the bottom, the y values stop at 4. So y needs to be less than or equal to 4. And so the one that says all real numbers for x and y is less than or equal to 4 for y is A. So 11 should be A.